everyone, we're back with Torrents of the Spellhoarder on Elderbrain's channel. I usually say that the other way around, but who cares? We're here with April, Joe, John, and Tommy, and we are going to sail the high seas. Please introduce your characters. Let's get going.
All right. I am April. Hello. And I am playing Mayra Deepscar of the Azure Abyss. She is a Triton Paladin, Oath of the Open Sea.
It's like 4 O's, the Open Sea. Hi, my name is Joe. I'm playing Rax. He is a human, Ranger Wormslayer.
Excellent. I'm John. I'll be playing Ko, the Echo Knight that is a turtle too. And his thought for today, if he ever got a tattoo, it'd have to be magical.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, we should get magical tattoos. We should find some really shady town and get magical tattoos.
With some clean needles.
Right. Well,
all magical needles are clean needles. Come on.
Hey everyone, Tommy here. I'm playing for Romalars, the young bronze dragon ranger.
Don't forget that. Alright guys, a bit of a recap. We're after Dreamer's Gulf, this area where the Sahuagin are swarming from the depth of the sea. You've been down there, you explored where they're coming from, and it seems like a dark temple, a ziggurat, around which there is a spawning ground of Sahuagin. Actually, it's full of eggs. They are all pulsating with this dark blood that somehow corrupts these Sahuagin. And, well, you defeated an army of them. And you escaped the Dreamer's Gulf, and you've been met with you've been met by the Rusty Nail, a notorious pirate ship of the Dread Stingers, who are bear stingray pirates with several ships spread out, but this is their flagship, probably with their captain on board. And they wanted to stop you as you came. They've been waiting for you. So they wanted to get in front of you. They have a very quick ship which can submerge. But even in the light wind, the miraculous maneuverability of Mayra and the wonderful work of the unseen crew made it possible that you miraculously escape them. So they are quicker, they are probably very good sailors, but you managed to get away. You used the shore, you used the whatever, whatever you could, you used, and you've been able to slip away. They are not following you, they are turning back as soon as the distance grows, and you're continuing your journey
Around the Dragon's Crown Reach.
Yes, I just wanted to show you the actual route you're about to take. Around Dragon's Crown Reach into the Gullet. And of course, this is their flag. This is why we put it here, because you've seen it up close. I'm going to remove this now. And they stay back. I mean, they follow you for a few miles, and then they just turn around. Now, imagine this chase being miles of distance between the ships. Okay, so they didn't know which channel you're exiting from. They spotted you from like 10 miles, and then they started gaining speed, and they reduced the distance to, I don't know, 7, 5, 4 miles. But somehow you managed to slip away, and this distance just grew and grew, and once it was again about 10-12 miles, they were just okay, and they turned back, and maybe even something. So your day, it's five hexes that you can move with the dragon ship, which are quite fast ships. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you go around dragons.
Light wind, light wind, light wind.
Oh, in a light wind, which halves it. So first day you come here, and when you are passing by Dragon's Crown Reach, everybody has this moment of realization that this is actually, and from the stories you heard, probably the calcified stone head of Santaros, the primordial fey dragon. You can even recognize parts of like cliffs that look like a skull. Maybe that's an eye socket there. Hey, there's definitely a fang there, like hanging cliffs from the top of the cliffs, like reaching over the sea itself, and this little bay here in the middle of its head section.
And totally overgrown with plants and jungle.
Oh yeah, it's plants, jungle, and bird sounds and monkeys, and a flock of birds just fly up in the air, and of course dolphins by your ship. And yeah, that's the first day. Second day, so you go to sleep.
There are dolphins. There are dolphins.
Let's say there are dolphins. If I said it, they're there.
Okay, I can communicate to any beast that has a swim speed. So Mayra is going to seeing the dolphins. If I can communicate the idea of a request, if they could give us do a little bit of scouting basically and give us a warning if there's anything, let them know, we're going here, and would you mind, and oh, beautiful puppies of the sea,
You delicate puppies of the sea.
right.
What a section right there.
Do we see Mayra talking to the dolphins?
Yes, she reaches over. Maybe she can describe. How she does this, or maybe she jumps in.
Oi, like
she'll let us
nudging
know.
Co. Nudging Co. Oi, watch this. Head over there. Speak with animals.
Seriously.
Look at Mayra like, check this out. What's up, dolphins?
Okay, let me roll a few dice here, and I'll let you know what they say.
Open this can of worms. This is not on me.
Hello, my fish friends. Look at these smooth fish right here.
Second dice. Oof. It's a double 0. No, actually,
Just looking very proud of himself over at Mayra.
Yeah. Co just looking back and forth as they're no longer speaking common. But
yeah. So, they say hello, greetings. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Listen, I've got a pocket full of snacks.
Give
Would
me
you like
more.
some?
Give me some. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no problem.
Hooray,
and,
hooray.
like nudging Mayra. All he wants is snacks. He has no clue what instruction she was trying to give these dolphins. But he's just going to toss like bits of rations.
They are
And she
super
has no
excited.
clue what he's saying to them or what the dolphins are, because she can communicate and they can understand, but she
Right.
can't understand them.
Yeah.
I think when Rax talks to them, because he's just not good at stuff, it sounds like he's mocking them a little bit. It's kind of like he's like, like that, like what? And he's not trying to, but it's just like he's trying to force himself to make sense.
nobility.
Let's clear something.
Yeah,
April,
but
you are not
snacks
able
always
to.
help.
Yeah, sure. You are not able to understand them.
Right. You can. So my
that-
ability allows me to communicate simple ideas to any beast, elemental, or monstrosity with a swimming
This is-
speed. They understand my words, but I can't understand them.
Oh.
So
Right.
it doesn't. It's not like I can't actually talk to them and have a conversation, but I can communicate ideas. And then if
Because you
they're
ask them
open,
to report back to you, which they can't this way, but they can talk to Joe. I mean, sorry,
Right.
Rex. All right, so they are really excited about this. Let's say there are like 3 of them. April talks to all of them. They understand. Joe has probably 1 target, and that dolphin is really becoming a good friend. But all of the others come there for the food as well, and they are really enjoying your company. And for some reason, Rex doesn't understand why they just shoot off and go in direction of your route. So they go as Mara has them.
I'm gonna eat the rest of these myself.
And well, they
It's the
come.
best waste of a spell ever.
It's never a waste. This spell is never wasted. So,
Never a waste.
never a waste. So what happens is that next day you have light wind again. That's 1, 2. Let's say we round it down, so you can move 2 hexes out of the 5. It's half movement. But of course you can spur the ship if you want and all that. It's just that this is 50 miles. You travel. The sun starts to set. These dolphins return, and they bring news that your spell is over. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
understand. You know,
For
can
sure.
Can you cast it again?
Nah, he's not going to. He's like, forget you, dolphins. You can stay in the water. Stay in the water for all I care.
So they.
I got my own friends on this boat.
Okay, now you can roll an dolphin insight check. Just roll the inside check. You'll see if it's really high, then maybe you can do something with dolphins.
April, are
is
you
that-
specialized in dolphin?
You can go with
insight?
handle animal as well if you have that.
okay.
It's high.
How about perception? My perception is
No, not perception. Anyway, they come back and you can't communicate to them. They stay around your ship for a while, jump out. They seem happy and normal, so they don't seem like frightened, very very wobbly and moving around quickly and banging the side of the ship. They're cool, they're playful, joyful still. So
there's my insight check.
it's good. You can see them being actually very, still very friendly and joyful. They can't communicate the idea of what they want to say, being dolphins, but they don't seem to be agitated or in fear.
Alrighty. Okay, cool. I think then Mayra will communicate her appreciation, offer up the peace and bounty of Kylie, and I'm trying to see if she has. That doesn't really work. I wanted to do something. Actually, she kind of can. I'm trying to see what I have that will either pull together fish in the area. Oh, you know what I can do? I'll burn the 5th level spell for it.
Wow.
I'm
First strike, little
Do it.
dolphins.
Do it.
No, I'm going to commune with nature.
Mhm.
And so it gives me knowledge of the land within 3 miles. So she's just looking for where's a nice, really great school of fish or something that she can then point the dolphins to. So I'm gonna burn that 5th level spell so that I can send the dolphin to the fishy feeding grounds.
Tell him
To the
about the
supermarket.
temple.
Good God, what's wrong with you, man?
Right, so you commune
We're
with
not sending these
nature.
delightful puppies of the deep.
You commune with nature. What's the range again?
3 miles.
So you sense general calmness in the sea. At this area, it's 3 mile radius. And you sense big crab there. School of big school of fish there, and then you send the dolphins there. And they leave and they will be probably super happy about, finding this hunting. That's that.
Once all the goodness is over, would lean over to Rax. Why didn't you ask him about the pirates?
Oh, I forgot all about the pirates. But I did, if I was still going to chase us, I did want to moon them. You ever moon someone? Can you do that?
Well,
Do you know what mooning is?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I know the expression, but like it just looks down and it's like, but it's already out.
Well,
I mean, like, and he goes ahead and turns around and just like, I mean, like, you've seen that. Like, it's more of a
I mean,
a normal human elf. Not my species.
Well, I've never seen an elf's bum, but I've seen mine a few times because I can get a good look behind, and I had a mirror, But listen, I was going to give them a good mooning, but then they left. And it's sad. I feel like I missed out on something. I'm looking forward to their return, eh? It's a standard goodbye where I come from. Oi, see you, and then you do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on your deathbed,
You want to do some fighting?
Yeah.
Do you want to do some fighting, some scrapping?
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what? We haven't, and it's so nice and calm. Yes.
You want to do that right here on the deck? Well, Mayra talks to them stupid dolphins.
How did you know they were stupid?
Oh, nature.
And then he just shoves them.
What'd you do?
Yeah, shove, like the whole distraction talk, and then shove to start sparring.
I think when Rax gets shoved, he does it like somebody when they get fouled in basketball, like someone barely touches them and they jump back 10 feet, like, oh, how could you? You just fly backwards. Oh, you dirty! Like stand up, and then we're just gonna go at it.
Yeah. Well, sparring
in a very friendly yet sparring way.
Very, very friendly way. I tell you how it goes. So you can fight. You grew up fighting in the city. You fought some baddies in your life. I mean, you're a high level character. You can shoot precisely. Your weapon is Celeste is big and bulky, and the bolts are deadly and all that.
I don't think we're not weaponizing each other.
No. I'm just telling you the experience. I'm telling you the experience.
You're gonna die.
If you can dodge a crossbow bolt.
You said the oath.
There can be only one.
I'm just telling you the experience. So you fought a lot. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
You consider yourself a good fighter and a good sharpshooter, and you know dragons a lot. You know where to shoot them where it hurts. But fighting Ko is on a different level, right? So
yeah, it is.
He's just for the funs of it, he just swings at you, then he's at your back, and then he swings twice at you, and then he's in your front. And even though he's big and bulky and even carries around the big shell, he's so swift, and his movement is, he's just absolute.
Yeah, it's cool.
Absolute. You need to win this sparring with charisma rather than your skills. He's much better. You can feel
definitely
he's much better.
Because Rax has he's got
In
Tavern
melee,
Brawler and all of that. I think he would do lots of feints, like you act wounded. Wait, just a minute. Just a minute. And then come in like body type. Like he's doing whatever he can to get the advantage, using the environment, smashing barrels or whatever he can. Like it's clearly not going his way.
And we definitely have done this. Like, I know that's Rax's routine. Whenever he does the feint, I put an echo right behind him and switch and shove him again.
Exactly.
Like, I know you
toss him around like a basketball.
I'm assuming a couple times he just automatically elbows like when I get back, because it's like, oh, I know you're playing Tuco.
Right.
So,
Wow,
because like, are you tired? Do you need a minute? I'm not coming over there. I'll wait for you.
So while the boys are playing on that, Mara Aishlin, Enris, all of you, you're just. But first of all, you're captain in the ship. You're navigating. You're commanding the unseen crew, and then again, night falls and you all go to sleep. Somebody might. I don't know how you do it. You should decide if you just anchor the ship near the shore, or you continue on your way, but somebody takes over. I mean, Enris is a very good captain, so he can handle stuff. But then during the day he sleeps, and you take shifts. You take turns. So he sleeps. Go ahead, Joe.
I think at night that evening, I think Rax is going to talk to Celeste and be like, "Listen, I know there's something on the other side of this. I know that I'll give you names, and then you do tremendous harm to the ones that we name. But I would sure like to get you to know you more. Do you have a name? Is there anybody there?" Like hold it up to my ear, like realizing that if you hold anything up to your ear, you can sort of hear the ocean, So he's like, but he's like, he knows that he says a name and the little runes light up, and always kind of feeling like, well, there's something on the other side that is taking that identity and targeting the thing. So he's like, maybe there's something to communicate to. He doesn't understand that black magic is bad. He just knows, things are, everybody has a language. So he's, so he wants to try to communicate with Celeste, just to see what happens.
Yeah, nothing. It doesn't answer. It doesn't answer, but you feel more connected.
You and the dolphins. Toss it across the room.
Next morning, Mara. I mean, do tell me if you want to do something. But next morning, if nothing else, Mara walks up, takes the rod from Enris. Enris goes to have some food and a bit of rest, and the wind patents, strengthens. It's not that it becomes a storm or anything. It's just that the light wind turns into a moderate, normal wind, and you feel the true power of this ship and sail at its full speed. You are going to arrive this inlet, and as you pass,
is Lars on the boat? Lars is on the boat with us, right?
Sure.
He's not like just around.
Yeah.
I want to go find Lars. Yeah. Hey, question.
Lars is usually just lying there on the either the main deck or.
Ooh, comfy spot, eh? I do like a nice comfy spot myself. Listen, I've got a question. Always wondering. I've seen, and maybe we've talked about this before, but I've seen dragons turn into people. Hey, can you do that yet?
No.
Wow.
I think
Maybe we should
older dragons.
Well, look at you. You're huge.
But
You're still young. Well,
you seemed pretty young yesterday with Cole.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for saying that. I feel, I feel youthful. It's all this beautiful sea air, maybe. I notice your scales have a bit of a shimmer this morning. Very nice.
Yeah, Lars sniffs, sniffs in the sea breeze, and then exhales it.
I know we're looking for your grandmum, but do you have a because I don't know, we've never talked about it, do you have a layer somewhere?
No.
On the ocean? Oh.
Not yet.
Ooh. Not yet, eh?
But I don't need one.
Well, but at some point, eh?
My
Sort of cave by the sea?
My lair is where I'm at. Where I go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a good idea.
But it's
We should make pillars for people that say, home is where you lay your head. And we could set them in towns all over the place and make clever signs for people's homes. And they all look the same. With cute sayings like that.
And I've yet to meet my mate.
Ah.
I need to
Have
add.
you,
Tommy, I'm sorry. I need to add that there is a certain urge for you to have a lair and to hoard treasure there.
Sure.
You know? But you have this amazing, wonderful wanderlust that that keeps you going and makes you a ranger. So that's
So you're
a
looking for
conflict. That's a conflict.
Yeah, I know.
You say you're looking for a mate, eh?
I've yet to meet one.
Nice. You ever, I don't know how it works with dragons. Do you, have you done that? Should we have a talk?
You have speed dating?
Listen, let me tell you a little something, my son. There's going to come a time when, one or two dragons love each other very much. And, we should be, gentle. And I don't know if anyone's ever had this talk with you before, but I feel obligated to do so. You let me know if this is appropriate. But I don't understand how dragon anatomy works. It'd be a lot easier if you could turn into a person, but listen, you'll know what to do with it when the day comes.
I might turn into a person too.
It might make it a bit easier, yeah. Only if, they do as well, because it otherwise it's one-sided and embarrassing. Trust me. Trust me.
I'll take your word for it.
Two DM things to add to the joke. Rax, you know dragon anatomy very well. You could teach it on a university. Pharaoh Malars knows exactly that there's a certain age where when you become able to turn. This species, the bronze dragon, can turn into a human. So
Well, good talk, and look, I'm excited. If I know any single dragons, ready to mingle, I'll pitch them your way, eh?
your grandma can get
Play
you these.
matchmaker.
Yeah. So, soon, like early afternoonish, you see a great channel going inside on the side of the cliffs, and as you peek in, you can see buildings and you can see a town within the inlet. You can even see ships coming out, maybe even going in. So there is activity on the sea before the inlet as well, and of course on the channel at the side as well. So you carefully navigate the ship inside, and what you see is a beautiful scene, very calming scene. I'm going to show you the image first.
When we get prepared to come into the inlet, I assume that the ship, I know that we're under the illusion that we're part of this clan's ships. But Mayra has the thought that there may be defenses or capabilities that they can see through that illusion, and in that case it's going to look like a red dragon ship masquerading as a silver ship. So Mayra is going to the signal flags on the ship. Something on the signal flags to make sure that they're turned to mark them as distress.
Peaceful approach.
Right, peaceful approach, but also as a mark of distress, because that's the reason that they're coming in under masked you know,
Oh,
because she's
okay.
like I said, if
I
she's
understand now.
concerned that they can see through the
I
illusion,
understand.
people wouldn't drop the
Okay, I
illusion.
misunderstood. Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
she's trying to communicate a message with these signal flags that
Yeah.
people
No, you
don't put there.
you have a couple of flags
Yeah.
to communicate with actually. So, for example, you have diseased on the ship, or that's yellow. Is it yellow and black maybe? Or just... And you have peaceful approach is probably white, and then yeah, you pull the right few flags up, and as you go inside and on your route as well, I want to tell you that Enris becomes more and more talkative. He's very excited to come back to see Lord Yestriel, who he considers as a visionary and as a big leader, a real leader of a movement which can change the world. He knows, which can break the wheel, change the status quo. Someone who has power to do so because he's within the ancient six clans, leading one of the ancient six clans who run and rule the island. He is a powerful, influential noble who has the right mindset, which he describes as something out of the ordinary and basically the igniting point and the only solution that could lead to the rebellion that he is briefly, or maybe not so in not such a not a really hidden way referring to. You can see he doesn't know how this could be achieved. He knows that this is something that is way beyond their reach at the moment because of the overwhelming power of the other Centrosian houses and of course the opposition of all the Centrosian clans, which are powerful, with navies and armies, and their leaders are powerful individuals. It's just that if Lord Slislander Yastriel didn't exist and didn't share the values of the children of the Koffel, they would be without any hope. But this man and his resources and his influence gives them hope. And he describes the whole enclave as a place where the lines between servant, he doesn't even say the word slave, where the lines between servant and noble are, how do you say this, are, help me out, blurred, yeah. So there's he says that Lord Yasriel considers everyone as his equal, and he considers everyone according to their merit, their skills, what they do, and not where they come from. And he can't wait to introduce you to Lord Slislander Yester, and he starts to speak about Slislander Yester as you travel in the past 2 days, and as you enter, he steps in the front. He stands next to Mara, and in the front of the ship, and he excitement sits seen on his face. So
what does the estate look like?
As you enter, you can see that the estate is nestled in an awe-inspiring. The estate of Clan Yesterday suits a captivating blend of natural beauty and craftsmanship, protected by towering cliffs that rise over 2,000 feet. The estate overlooks a village below the bustling harbor. Intricately hewn into the rock, the houses form a terraced network connected by a labyrinth of stairs. At the highest level, a sprawling fortress, partially carved into the cliff wall, is a testament to strength and belief. The channel that guides the way into the tranquil inlet from the vast expanse of the sea is a single passage, guarded by the towering cliffs on either side. On the inlet's shores, the harbor bustles with fishing ships, their wooden frames gleaming under the sun. while fishermen move with precision. You can see these buildings as described, built partially into the inhuman of the cliff rock itself. On the top, this palace or estate, not too big inside. It's just that you can definitely. That's the part where the noble lives. It has huge balconies, open areas. All of these houses are partially, their roofs are partially balconies, and stairs lead from one another, and little squares, little plazas dot this landscape, and you can see the ships downstairs, down at the water level in the bay. They are mostly fishing ships, so many fishermen work in the bay. But you can also see these dragon ships, which are silver dragon design.
Look at the size of this place.
Docked here and there. You can count like 3 of them, say. And you can see a naval fleet, like bigger ships with armaments on them, maybe plating. I don't know if Tommy, you could give me into this later. Sorry, Mike.
Excuse me?
Can you look up the ships? What ships are like?
Astral ships? Sure.
So, what do you do?
You know, I do have a deep appreciation for great architecture, and I wonder if this was made with magic or with hands. Because if it was hands, you'd have to know what you wanted to make as you was working back the stone. But with magic, you can meld it. And this is the question I pose to the boat as we're rolling into the harbor. If it's made with magic, is it any less majestic that it's taken away the work of the hands? Because it's still the work of the mind, right? Is there any less majesty when something's made with magic? A deep thought from yours truly this morning. I would enjoy to hear the thoughts of my compatriots on this topic of design.
See, actually thinking.
Poe takes a deep breath from the pipe he's been smoking, knowing that it would be a grand kind of tour, and just simply says, "We need more deep thoughts from Rax."
I'm compiling a book, and also after talking to Lars yesterday, I want to make a series of pillars and sell them. It's going to be great. Sort of own goods, for people.
Especially seeing the grandeur of this place, Ko would want to talk to Inris, or just a simple question. Inris, do you know, all the clans seem to have slaves and a very ruling mentality, and that one clan would be so different. Do you know is there a said experience that had him come different to rule this area so much in contrast?
A much better question.
He turns to you and says, "No, Cole. Lord Yestril is a visionary. He's a wise man who knows what's right and what's wrong. That's all. From his birth, he opposed his parents and the rule that he grew up in the way he was raised, and the rules of the Santarosian nobles, how the clans dominate everybody else, and once he decades ago, once he took over, or even say they live longer, so hundreds of years ago, when he grew of age and came of age and took over and became the lord of Clan Yestril, he immediately changed what he could, because he believed in this, and it is working. It has been working ever since. And he didn't just change his very close environment, his own clan, the way his clan works, but he is helping the slaves. He's reaching out, He's funding the children of the Koffel. He's building a plan, and he looks up at his palace and says, "We must trust this man. He's really our own." He says. And at this moment,
he's risking his life as well.
oh yes, definitely, he does risk his life, and he is not seen kindly by his, other.
Is that why he lives so far away?
No, it's not. His clan Yersul has been here for thousands. This is the home.
I checked Yestrel's fleet. It's 3 dragon ships. They have an expert crew. They're very maneuverable, and they're warded against fire as silver dragon ships.
So Andrew speaks about the ships that he's seen. Those dragon ships, those are the best of the best are on board. It's a very expert crew, and he tells it. Now, as he looks up at the palace and says this very emotional feelings about Lord Yestro, out of one of these wide, pillared.
They know we're coming, by the way.
Out of these balconies, a silver dragon shoots out and flies above your ship and circles and then lands in front of you all. And you have seen this silver dragon before. I'm going to show. Well, let's show them together because they're on one image. Imagine a silver dragon. He's a large size, so a young silver dragon. You've seen him in the chariot race, the chase of dragons, representing clan Yestrel, drawing the chariot by itself and racing against Aishlin. Aishlin immediately recognizes him. He won the race. And this silver dragon lands and looks at Aishlin and says, "Champions and heroes," and winks at Aishlin. "It's my pleasure to welcome you at Clan Yestrel's estate." And he bows. Well, we have an image of a bowing silver dragon. Oh, we can just help it. And he goes. He keeps his body up, but he bends his head low as he bows to you all. The sun shimmers on his silver scales, and he says, "We've been expecting you, and Lord Yestrel is eager to meet you. Please dock your ship and follow me to his estate, his palace."
Oh, you're on mute.
Lars bows.
Oh,
He wasn't speaking.
That's right.
He's just practicing the bow.
I think he would say, like when the cashier or whatever says, or like you get your food and they're like, "Enjoy your food," and you're like, "You too," and then you're like, so stupid. I think Rax would definitely do something. They're like, "We've been expecting you," and he'd be like, "And we you."
Okay, so the dragon takes to the air and flies to one of the docks, basically showing Mare where to dock the ship. A couple of dock workers come to the pier and they get ready to receive the ship. What do you do?
How do I resize the image?
Side.
No.
Just drop it in and I will.
I think I'm going to take this time to make sure that Rax is going to make sure he's together and looks presentable, and he needs to like wash his hands or splash some water on his face or tie his hair back, something to look a little nicer, straighten up his cap.
So this is not you on the receiving end of this bow, but this is a silver dragon bow. Okay? Just imagine.
Ooh.
Just imagine. This is actually
Very nice.
Actually him. This is a scene from the series. Anyway. Second. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying that Rex is getting ready to go meet important people, so he's making sure that he looks nice. Put a little scented oil on, huh? A little oil up his beard, straighten it out, shine those cuffs. He's just watching Mayra and Co. for them to sort of take the lead on all the diplomatic stuff because they're the diplomats, and he's the ruffian, and he knows this.
All right, so you steered the ship into the dock, April? Okay.
Yep.
So you dock, people come on board, they say hello, hi, they they start putting on the ropes, and they're looking for a crew to meet, but they don't see any, right? So they're like, where's the crew? Like a harbor master walks on with a big badge of harbor master's badge. It's their symbol is a it's here. The dolphin ship. It's a fish and a ship with a net.
And no manacles on the people here.
Yeah, and you see that none of these people in the harbor, none of them have manacles on, and they're looking for the crew. Then you explain that this is a magical crew. Don't worry about that. And
our cargo?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was getting there too.
The cargo.
Do we have to be like secretive about that, or
It's your call what you do.
I was going to say,
play it out. They are basically docking your ship. And
I
the
ask
dragon,
Enris.
Wait. Let me just set this up.
Do about the
And the
cargo?
dragon stands
that's a good
there
move.
waiting for you to come off board. Now, what do you guys do?
I asked the dragon. What should we do about our cargo?
What is your cargo?
Oh, we brought them here already. Okay, never mind.
well, no, we still have 2 spell slaves though
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
deep bridge.
What were you talking about,
I think
Tommy?
when you said our cargo, and he goes,
Yeah.
"What are you talking about?" I think Rax would definitely think you're talking about the spell slaves, and
Yeah,
go,
everybody.
"The 2 spell slaves that are got aboleth blood in them that we keep down in the hold."
Oh,
We haven't
okay.
we haven't checked on in 2 days.
Well,
Or 3.
Well, he falls silent for a moment, and it says, "Well, I think this is for the Lord side."
I'll be honest. I'm terrified to open a door. I think they're hatching a plan. And I don't think we should be around when we open that door. If I was them, I'd be super mad. All the way mad. Full tilt, quite angry. And I would wait for the Goodberry boys to come around, and then I would blast them out of their skeletons. So I do think that it should be someone else who opens that door, and they should be ready to die.
Yes, and then all of your little consciousness battles.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, no, they're down. I mean, listen, I only know what I would do, therefore I don't trust anyone. And I certainly do not trust them. Except that they were real nice, but it did seem like the patience of those who wish to do away with their captors. I would too.
You have some
Can you check on
responsibility for
April?
them.
I agree, we do have some responsibility.
Can you check on April? 'Cause it seems-
Absolutely. One moment.
Okay. So, yeah, until they come back, I just wanted to say that the dragon doesn't want to make decisions, so he's like, let Lord Yestro decide if you are undecisive about it. They are your card, it says. If you don't know what to do with them, then maybe you should let Lord Yestro decide. Especially since it's his responsibility. Well, yeah. We'll wait for him. No. How many days passed? Like for these spells, like 6.
I think like no.
I traveled for 50 days and
Yeah.
probably 5, 6 days. Oh no, where? But because I mean 6 days since they've been fed. Because I don't know how many days you spent in the cities.
Rex gave them twice. They got fed since they've been on the ship.
Last time I would consider that they've been fed before of the city.
On what?
Seat of scales, you mean?
And good berries just
1 day, 2 days, 3, 4, 5, 6 days roughly.
Very last for.
We're making things happen. Things happen in the room. April's computer died.
Oh no.
So we're gonna do it in this room.
Just
Let me put you on speaker. Echo cancellation is on. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes.
Mhm.
Good. Good. Here she comes.
Here she
Oh my goodness.
comes.
This is exciting. This is exciting.
Mhm.
Oh.
Her laptop did not catch fire, but it's the spiritual equivalent of that.
Oh my god. It's so bad.
Yeah. Are y'all yeah, the machine spirits have gone to sleep.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. We need some of the Adeptus Mechanicus to come wake the machine spirits within her laptop and get it working again.
Oh.
So she's gonna be here, and she's real. She's a real person, and she's gonna be in this room. And I'm so excited.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean that's a level of proof. Like you and April
Yeah.
could be real because you can
Yeah.
prove that you can touch each other, but the rest of us can be not.
Yes.
Well, we thought she was AI for the longest time, but she's super real, and she's on her way right now.
Now we lost Tommy.
Tommy's out.
Yeah.
He quit. He quit. No, we lost Tommy, but we gained you. Oh, he's back, and you're back. Hi.
Hello. Good to see you.
Oh, look how cute we are. We should do this all the
Oh.
time. When two dragons love each other very much.
I will move Rex's. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Please. Thank you. With the camera. A bit more if you can. Thank you. All right. We are back. We had some technical
Are we-
Oh my-
difficulties.
yeah,
Now
we're
are
good.
we,
Yeah,
now
we're
are we good? And you can hear
Tommy's
both of
fine.
us? Oh, and we lost Tommy again.
Can you hear us both?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
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 And
Yours is because yours is directional, right?
Mine goes right here,
Oh, I have to.
but it's not so bad.
Hey,
we're back because April's machine got snatched by UFO, and it was an awful sight. We didn't want to show you that, but now she's here. She fought them. But the UFOs are gone, but the machine is destroyed. So
Praise the
there's been
Omnissiah.
sparkles and flames and splinter flying around. But we're-
All robot souls go back to the Allspark,
that's
right?
all over,
Right.
and
That's
we
right.
can get back to playing.
Until all are one.
Until all in one.
Okay, so we continue from here, and where
the
we
Emperor
left,
protects. Relate to the.
where we left off was that you have a problem there, and your consciousness rings. Because I just read in Good Berries good for 24 hours. You guys haven't seen it in 6 days.
Yeah.
So must be in a very, very bad condition. It's like you left fish in the fridge last week, but you don't want to. What do you guys do? What in Craxus? There's silver dragon. It's free.
You know, I do agree with Lars that maybe turning them spell slaves over to the Lord is a good idea. We're in their domain. We've brought it here because, we have. And maybe turning that completely over to the authority of someone else is a very good idea.
Walking off the ship would be like, yes, if they're still alive, that's a good idea. But, things happen and we're moving on with the mission.
Yeah, but I feel like it's like a bomb waiting to go off in a ship.
It is.
There's a bomb in the ship.
Yeah.
And
It is, or we leave it alone for a few more days. It's not.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, walking off.
So yeah, you're walking off the ship, and Silver Dragon starts walking the streets, and then the stairs. A lot of stairs, but he walking. Says, please
Now
follow
wait, we
me."
should decide who's taking point on this conversation with the Lord. I don't want to interrupt with my own brand of stupidity. Who's going to do the talking?
Well, I think we're visiting a lord, so the prince should talk.
Oh, very nice.
I enjoy your wisdom every time, Mara.
So Korik
I'll forget his
turns his back when he hears Prince and bows again.
I'll tell you what, this prince knows a few dirty fighting techniques. Should have seen him on a boat.
I had many good trainers tell me all the dirty tricks.
Yeah, he bit my leg.
So you walk up some steep stairs, turn and walk some straight streets, and then go over. It takes you over a strip of water, and then you walk some more bridges. You can see that more stairs, and you can see that
They did the last one.
way to the top. It will be a lot of stairs, so it takes a while. And by the time you get there, your legs feel the pain. You feel the pain in your legs, and when you arrive to carved stone gate where there are a couple of armed guards, but there is Lord Slissander Yestru himself at the gate welcoming.
He's standing there?
He's standing there. So the dragon walks behind him. It's like
I'll step
this.
back behind Ko. Just like as we're lined up, just take that step back so that Ko's in the front.
Yeah. And Koa is Koa take the step forward and do the ceremonial deep bow.
We're breaking up a bit.
Oh,
We are harassed by the evil spirits of the
oh.
Let's get over that.
Mm.
So,
And I, after some just the nice courtesies and then introducing everyone, would kind of break from formality to we're glad we're finally here and can meet some good people. Would probably
Yes.
be his end statement.
and let me add that it's not just him there in his parts, but all the slaves you took. They are all there, children, women, man. The children run to you and like hug you and hello and welcome you and give you flowers, and the women carry. They
Don't
have
touch me, don't touch me.
they have their manacles removed, and they carry pitchers and glasses and the trail. Bowl full of fruits, and
Oh.
they welcome you in a beautiful way, showing their respect and their gratitude for being slave hands of master.
Since
Or
they're
one of
all
those
there,
fishes.
since they're all there, I would bring the echo back, the old granny echo that guided them, pointed them on the ship. I would, just to kind of wave to the kids and smile. Yeah.
The kids
Just-
try to touch her and play around, not being able
Yeah.
to. And then
Check my pockets.
Ah.
Did these little scoundrels take anything? Am I still have all my stuff?
Yeah, sure. Lord Slissander steps up to you, all of you, and reaches out to hold your hand, shake hand, and he welcomes you into his state. You can see him. He's a powerful male human, half silver dragon, wings, and the dragon is following around. He bows and shows you the way inside his castle or his palace, which again, if you walk inside, you can see the light, the beams of light just illuminating the whole place through these huge arches and balcony. And it's a good weather, so he takes you to one of these balconies, which is partially part of the main foyer area where you enter, and it's a huge marble table set with all kinds of food and snacks and drinks, and all the previously slave, now free men wave to you and thank you again, and you are, after a while, you are alone with Lord Slissander Yastriel, Enris, and Cutting Sarnos, Silver Dragon, in this area, and while you get seated, you can hear two female voices, two young children, laughing and greeting you. Hello, hello! And it turns out that even Hope and Liberty made it safely to this place.
Nice.
They've gone and they got here faster.
They got here quick, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need to go.
Right?
they came here quicker than you did. Where's their image? Yeah, I will look for their images soon if Tommy can have them, please. So,
I don't see your images.
no, I mean, can you place them here?
Sure.
Look at this guy.
So-
So much silver.
So he says, please be seated. And of course, Liberty and Hope are really, really happy to see you again. They come here, big smoochy kisses on your cheeks, and and they
Didn't like
they
children.
hug you, and they are really, really happy to see you. And let me know, Tommy, if you drop. They actually bring them here to the close-up scene area.
One sec.
And Liberty sits nicely as a good girl by the table, but Hope sits on the table and starts eating grapes out of the common bowl, and even hums a bit of a tune, and she's really happy. Oh, you made it! I'm so happy. And then Liberty says, "Psst, Lord, speak." And then Lord Slissander seated says, "We are all grateful for the service you have done, and you've seen the smile on the faces of these people you have saved. They are now free people under my protection. No other lord can change this. No clan has a word over my territory, what I do here. So now, as you've seen their happiness, I hope you understand how important mission was and how important our cause is. There is something that needs to be done."
Well, we do enjoy doing important things for people and stuff.
I would like to thank you for it. Please. And then he looks at Hope and Liberty, and Liberty looks at Hope and says, "I hope you didn't lose them." "No, I did not. they're here somewhere. She's looking at her dress, and then Hope pulls up 4 little bags, 4 little pouches, and hands each of you these pouches. And when you open them up, there are 1,000 gold pieces worth of gemstones in each. This is the least. Thank you for your help.
I wonder what the most she could do is.
Did she hand it to?
Yeah, she gave us all a pouch.
And I think so Mayra, each of us got a pouch.
Yes.
Okay, Mayra hands it back and puts both of her hands over it and says, "This is not necessary."
Oh, can I keep them? Asks Hope, and
Ow.
Liberty's like, shut up.
Absolutely.
Really? Oh my
Use
god.
more.
Chinese
Use
stones.
more for your cause and your fight, and to
Lords
help
listen
those
to
who
their
are victims of it.
He says,
I seem to have misplaced mine.
we've got plenty. Don't worry. This is really a sign of regret. If you don't want to take it, we are happy to.
It was very nice of you.
And
Well,
You will see that Lars is very torn about giving it back. And
I don't know. It's a gift. Take the gift.
And Co definitely being the prince would say it's a gift. Definitely take it if you right. We have stocks that we may repair, and that many of these gems may stay in the city to replenish some of the things we've spent along the way too.
Besides,
We know the value of currency for sure.
and as long as one of us gives it back, it's like we've all done it.
so Andrew stands up at this moment and says, Lord, I can well they of course when they meet Andres and Lord Yestrel they hold each other's arm and they look into each other's eyes like you know, like fighters at common war, you know, and Andres now says that she has the biggest heart. She's a true paladin. Serves the way of good. She saved
And
my
animals love me. Even dolphins.
and dogs. She has revived me from my death. Lord Yesterday says, your true colors shine, and we can't be but thankful for your service and companionship. We are very, very have you on our side, and I hope you understand that this cause we dedicate ourselves to is the most important thing happening here in Sunderland at the moment. And then he looks at Aishlin and says, I welcome you as well, and I understand the suffering of your people, but I promise you now, if I can turn the tides against Morgar, and I can convince the clans, I will be on your side to fight against this threat, because all oppressed must be freed.
You're here.
And
Yeah.
we will be your aides in your war. And then Aishlin stands there. He bows and, good Lord, I thank you so much for your kind words. I will tell my people, and they will be happy to hear. And we promise to help you the same way, wherever we can.
what about the Sawagin and your stance that you convey to Lord Shatterwind?
Who's now dead?
Oh, please, do tell me more. But
Well, he's on your beach.
What is he?
Yeah.
He was on the ship. Mayra was.
He's on the ship.
Oh, you took the
make
body,
sure
yeah.
that the body was good, but yes.
Someone pushed him from a tip top, from a high place, and he fell to his death. And we found him.
Sad. Very sad.
Yeah.
I hope his soul finds rest.
We had the same fault ourselves.
And I hope his son, Drunart, Lord Drunart Shatterwind, will be wise will follow, or will lead.
That boy's a mess.
Listen, well, he is. He knows him. Yeah. Well, let's hope. Let's hope that everybody can change. Anybody can. Well, like maybe you brought his body, the body of Lord Shatter. Or it's on the ship still, or
On the ship, yeah.
so we will have to return the body of his father.
Yes.
Son.
Will you change your mind?
Look, the Sahuagin. We might be able to benefit from the situation. The armies who fight the Sahuagin are all made up of slaves who will just die on the shore. If we can find another way to stop them, then we must. But I would like to avoid the war with the Sahuagin because it will just be, again, as I said, I can just repeat myself, the blood of slaves to protect the nobles. And that's not right. They are not fighting their own wars. I would be fighting on the first rows of my army if I had to face them. But if we can and we must get rid of the Sahuagin, of course. It's just that we have to find a way to do so on our own as free people. And maybe we can use this to tie down the resources of the clans. Because we have big plans. And he stands and puts his arms on the table and says, "The children of the Koffel are ready to rise." He briefly introduces the history of the children of the Koffel, how they formed out of the under the voice of Ishara, soft-spoken, a bard who has been spreading the sparks of freedom among the slaves. How they revolted and got crushed by the armies, clans, united against them, seeing them as an enemy, forces against them. But now, I think we must wage this war again. And if the Sahuagin can tie down the resources of some of these clans, we can only benefit. And this war of ours, coming from the other side, other end, from behind the clans, must be led by the legendary Ishara, his body that lies on the battlefield. The fabled battle of the songs once raged, where armies and slaves last effort. I have learned.
Hello?
Hmm?
I didn't hear you.
So, oh, there.
And almost time, buddy.
Now you're still not coming through, Gavi.
Hello.
Oh, now you're back.
So he stands and says that we must fight a war against. We must step up right now because of the Sahuagin, because they could tie down the forces of the clans. And to free the slaves, we must raise Ishara from her dead. Because I have learned that where the Battle of the Songs raged, the final where the armies of the slaves were vanquished by the united clan armies, on that field, her body lies. And there's been, out of the survivors, a small community formed over the past 200 years, a little village where we could go and we could find her body. And we are almost out of time for the most powerful magics to revive her. But if we could find a way to revive her, we know where her body is. We just need to take her body and find a way to revive her from death. If we can do that, with Ishara's presence, we could summon up the armies from the slaves, and we could change the status. This is very important. There is a lot more to this plan, which I will explain. But for now, you must know that Ishara's body must be recovered. And I beg you to be on my side on this. Please help me. And then Hope jumps up on the top of the table and she says, "Of course we will! We're here to help!" and then Liberty pulls her down. No, please don't. The moment. And this is where we are going to finish our session for today. We will replay this situation in more detail next time. Do you have anything to add, ask, say, or?
Quest completed feels so good.
Yeah. XP, give me XP.
Yes, not even the XP, just the hey, we accomplished the thing. Instead of getting all these side quests, it's like we turned it in, we hit accept, cha-ching, like yes, finally.
But also XP is nice.
Yeah. So today's was a short session, but we will go into details in our next one and see if saving the slave. Yeah. Anything else? Not really.
I appreciated all of the time that we had to talk to each other, and we've been rolling a lot of dice and fighting a lot of stuff, and it's been good, and definitely want more opportunity for more in character discussion, dialogue, and all the little stuff in between the big things is really great. Really great.
Let's do that next time. I think I'm Tommy and all our viewers hopefully are enjoying. So yeah, I would like to thank everyone tuning in. For tell April that we love her. Thank you,
I'll pass
Joe.
She's gonna have a whole new. Apparently, her just battery went no more, so we're fixing that problem.
Oh yeah, we'll see how that turns out next. Thank you,
What a
John.
cliffhanger!
What's going to happen to April's computer? So
Could be anything.
Thank you all. Thank you, John. Thank you, Tommy. Please check out Twice the Dice channel, which is Joe and April's channel on YouTube, where they play Crown of the Oathbreaker. Please check out elderbrain.com if you are interested in Torrents of the Spellhoarder or Crown of the Oathbreaker or our future projects. Please catch us on Discord, where we can chat and share thoughts, and you can dive into the pool of the hive mind. And please also like and subscribe and hit the bell button and to keep track of our future session. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Ciao. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hello.